you don't care about that, then just redirect that /live to the YouTube URL.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, that did not get me into Periscope, which is your Twitter. So I'll try
Well, I
again.
haven't updated that.
Okay. Okay.
Let me update it now. And I got 4 waters. Can you? Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, so back to where did Nathan's phone?
I have it.
Okay, I need to send out that Snapchat.
Hold on, I'm undoing the Twitter thing. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
JA44.
So you said you usually put these on YouTube after the fact, right?
Well,
They
they'll be there.
automatically save.
They automatically
there.
save?
That's why we're doing this, is like the juice we're gonna get should be really good. And I've got a way to really pump a ton of traffic into these once we get the system working properly.
Cool. Should
Okay,
I
it's all
like,
updated.
should I record on my camera and record like the audio in case you want like
Yeah,
it, like, cause it'll be higher quality.
totally.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that as well as long as I think the battery should sustain. Right now I'm at 85,
Okay,
but I also have, I have my charger with me too. So.
okay, great, that's great.
Cool.
I wish there was a solar bottle.
You're gonna be clicking for a while.
Here, give you something on there. I'm also done.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, just click, and I'll also add the story, but, yeah, just go straight down and click everybody. Old Twitter link.
All my exes are gonna be like, oh, thank you so much for inviting us to your live show. Celebrity here. I'm gonna be like, bitch.
See ya.
Oh, then they can just not be your phone.
Yeah, exactly. So what link is the actual one I put out to the front facing people? This one, right? The C/C/Nathan/live.
Yeah, that's redirect.
Yeah, that's not good.
Ooh, add me, okay, I was gonna say while you're there, you could add me as a moderator,
Oh, I will, yeah.
just in case I need to jump over to my other account.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, cause I'm finished doing first. Okay.
Those of you, if you have sneakily found the link and you're already here, we're gonna get started in about 3 minutes. So hang tight, we're gonna get going here in 3 minutes. You're in the right spot if you're waiting on the webinar to start, focused on how you can capture email leads quickly, efficiently, and without spending a lot of money. I'm gonna take you behind the scenes, show you my dashboard, you're gonna get it all. So we're gonna go live in about 2 minutes. Stay tuned, I'll see you in a second.
We're live on Periscope,
Whoop, whoop. Hey Periscopers, how are you?
and we sent out a tweet.
Very cool, we're gonna have some fun.
Whoops, I don't think I titled it. Good job, Kate.
Just relaunch it.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, the most provocative headline you can possibly put
Untitled.
in. Yeah, that's kind of good. That's a good show, right? The Untitled Show. Nick, can you go to nathanlack.com/live and confirm that redirects directly to the YouTube page? It does?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Thank you, Nathan. We're good to go, but it looks like you're having internet or bandwidth issues. The stream is choppy. Okay. We thought that might happen, but that's okay. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I guess there's a cap on how many people you can send it to.
Oh, really? That's okay. Just as many as you can is probably best.
Probably sent to like 200 people. I'm gonna turn Facebook on.
Cool. I'm going to exit out of everything I've opened because it's really slowing down.
So when you're ready.
Cool. I love this. You're on Snapchat right now or what?
This is Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. Okay, cool. Yeah, whenever you're ready to go. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this thing.
You're
I'm still not sure how we're going to show my slides.
Yeah.
Go back and forth.
Do you know how to share your screen on a Google Hangout?
Not on what we just launched. Where do I go here to share my screen?
Share.
Well, is the Google Hangout now broadcasting that?
Go to the other Google Hangout and share your screen and let's see what we see.
No, it's not. They're two separate things. It's like we're either live, which we're doing now, or it's a Google Hangout.
So
So I don't think we'll be able to get
I
slides.
think you should get rid of the Google Hangout. That's chewing up bandwidth.
It's closed.
No, it's not. You can see it open in the back.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
So now just the question is, how do we show
So now
slides?
Yeah.
There's not a good way to show slides, is there? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the editing on the fly.
Okay.
Can you pull this out just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, and what I'm gonna do, so you can get the actual, so now it's gonna be important to try and actually capture what's behind my head
Yeah, that's fine.
as best you can.
Yeah, is there a way to turn down the brightness on this monitor?
Go for it.
Do we have a...
I don't see a remote down here.
If there's a way to do that, then I can get it to look...
There might be actually buttons on the screen. You're what? Yeah, you can just jump in.
Like-
Hey guys, those of you just joining, we are about to go live. I don't know, anywhere. We're about to go live. We're going to focus on quick ways you guys can double your list. You know, so many of you, Joanne, Emil yesterday, Roxanne about 3 days ago was going, Nathan, how are you building your list so fast without spending money on paid ads? So that's what we're going to focus on today. It's so good to have all of you guys with us. We're going to have a lot of fun. We are on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live. Hello, Facebook Livers. We're going to be on Periscope here shortly and Snapchat as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have live moderation. What are you thinking, Carlos? Is it going to work?
Yeah, it's
Think
gonna
it'll be
work. I'm just trying... Yeah, I can see the screen. It's just a little bright.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
It'll work out.
We will make it work.
All right. Sneaking
Oh, look
in
at us.
on Periscope.
Hello,
We
Periscopers.
tricked you earlier, but we're back.
Good to see you guys. Hey, if you're watching the replay, you want to stay tuned. In the next 35 minutes, you're going to learn 3 specific things. The first thing is the ugly design that I use on my website to convert 10% of unique website views into new email subscribers. I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you that. Number 2, we're going to jump directly into, the automatic way to capture email leads using something you probably won't expect. And lastly, I'm going to talk about how you can capture emails directly from a Facebook group in a way that you probably don't understand. Stay tuned to find out what it is. And again, I'll be chatting with you guys all here live for the next 35 minutes. Kate, I'm loving this. There's like the little chat on the side. We've got Jamil joining. Mike Wolpert. Hello, Mike. How are you? Channel. Okay, let me add you, Kate, as a moderator. What's your channel, username, or URL?
Kate Buck Jr.
Kate. Okay, you want to type it in?
Kate Buck Jr.
Kate Buck JR. You guys should see Kate multitasking now. It's just a thing of wonder right now. Kate Buck Jr.
Okay.
Got it. Done.
It's because we're charging at the same time.
Ah, yeah.
We really need mics.
Aaron Riley said, is there somewhere else to watch besides YouTube? It's choppy. Aaron, we're going to do our best darn job. If it's choppy, it just means you want to pay even more careful attention. I do have a surprise for everyone that stays till the end, which will include the full slide deck. So we'll get that to you guys as well. But buckle up and get ready. We're going to get going here in about a minute. While we're waiting to get started, though, why don't you guys tell me in the chat, where are you joining from right now? Where in the world are you guys joining from? Where are you joining from? Good morning. Peter Evans is joining from Los Angeles. Good to see you. Wow, I am loving. By the way, you guys have to tell me if you're liking this setup like this. I kind of like it. We've got, oh look, we've got Kate and Tristan from Austin with the Satori Method Academy. Egbert, how are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Aaron is joining from Knoxville, Tennessee. Hello, Aaron. We've got Andy from Amsterdam, Netherlands. We've got Toronto in the house, France in the house with Limitless Vibe. By the way, this is a big deal. You know why? I'm wearing a pocket square. Okay, I'm wearing a pocket square. Carlos, this camera just flashed something. It's still working, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just.
cool.
Sorry, I clicked something.
Anyways, Brittany Hines, Philadelphia. Do you like the gold pocket square? You're all in the right spot if you're waiting to get started. Focused on exactly how to capture email leads quickly and free to grow your list. We're gonna get started in just about 60 seconds. Okay, we are 60 seconds away from getting started. Those of you on Facebook Live, how are you doing? Periscope is in the house. Beautiful looking people everywhere. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Where is everyone joining us? Tell me in the comments. Don't be shy. Where are you joining from? This is cool. You guys can see behind me. So we have 887 people watching right now. Kate, Nick, isn't that cool? That's like half a stadium. 887 people. We're gonna have a lot of fun with them. You guys don't even know what you're in for. We're gonna have so much fun.
You have to see that on the phone.
All right.
So you're gonna.
Very cool. Jamil said, Nathan, I'm trying to purchase your stuff, but I'm getting a 404 link. Jamil, stop buying stuff from me. I don't need the money. Just focus on the content here. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Stop trying to buy. Okay, we've got Peter Evans. It's 9:20. Farhan Rahim from London, UK. Hello.
I saw it a second.
We've got John from Gastonia,
If you want.
North Carolina.
Let's do that.
Guys, I think we're ready to rock. Let's just do a quick thumbs up. Nick, you feel like we're good to go?
I think you
Yeah,
should
there's-
just log in as yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. For Facebook, our Facebook Live good
For
to go?
Facebook Live, he's just gonna chat as himself. So do you want to introduce?
Perfect. Yeah, guys, so we have a really great team today. We've got Carlos on video. Carlos, just say hey.
Hey, what's up?
He's really cool. I wish you could see how cool he looks right now. It's super cool. We've got Kate Bug Jr., who everybody knows. Kate, what are you rocking? What channels are you on?
I am rocking I'm gonna be here on YouTube, so
She's
I'll
on
see you guys on the
YouTube.
YouTube
So
chat.
she'll be chatting with you guys in the YouTube chat. We've got the Nick Shredder. We got Nick in the house. Nick is going to be on Facebook Live, so they're going to be chatting with you guys
And
live.
we'll see you guys on Snapchat too. We
And
got
Snapchat.
Periscope in the house.
and Periscope. So I'm going to now minimize this, guys. I'm going to pop open our slides here. We're going to do a quick test just to make sure we're good everywhere. So guys, I am opening up my slides. Okay, so you should see right now a slide that says, if you can see this, okay, tell me by checking in. So Carlos is going to do some adjusting here to see if it's actually legible. Carlos, what do you think? Are we able to get that legible? Just a thumbs up or thumbs down? Yeah? Okay, great. Cool. So guys, tell Kate, tell everybody in the chat, those of you on Periscope, Facebook Live, hello. My name is Nathan Latka. For those of you that don't know me, if you do know me, you might not recognize me because I'm wearing a gold pocket square. I'm really obsessed with this thing. But listen, we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna focus specifically on these things, guys. Okay, we're gonna focus on how to, okay, the quick way to add 1,000 folks to your email list, okay, fast and for free. Now, before we get started, again, great content today. I wanna make sure that you all can hear me clearly and see the screen behind me. So go to nathanlatka.com/check-in. Go ahead and do that now for me. Again, nathanlatka.com/check-in. Whether you're on Facebook Live, Periscope, or Google Hangouts, go ahead and go to Facebook or nathanlatka.com/check-in right now so you guys can check in live, okay? And I'll see you there. Just want to make sure I get a few people checking in so I know that we're good to go. I'm going to rely on Kate and Nick to kind of be my feedback channels for the comments coming in. Are people generally, they're saying they're good to go?
Yeah, we've
No big
got.
technical errors, we're good, we're golden.
We've got people checking in. I posted the check-in URL, so you guys check in.
All right, guys, I think we're good to go. We're going to move forward, okay? So also, again, use the chat in Google Hangouts. We've got it staffed on Facebook Live. Use the chat. Periscope, how are you? You know, the people on Periscope, they always look so beautiful. How are you guys doing? Jennifer, it's good to see you. I see Ryan is in the house on Periscope, Facebook Live. Hello. Here's what we're going to focus on today. You can see it over my shoulder, okay? In the next 35 minutes, you're going to learn exactly, number one, how to add 1,693 new subscribers each week, okay, for free using an ugly design that I actually use on my website. I'm going to take you in the back end and show you how it works. Number 2, guys, I'm going to show you the secret way to get emails from people in Facebook groups. I guarantee many of you guys don't know it. That's coming up in about 7 minutes and 47 seconds. And coming up after that at about minute 21, you're going to learn exactly the strategy behind the weird tactic I used that auto collects 1,293 email leads. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Kate, what do you think? You guys can talk too. This is like live production, so we're good.
Just, can you pan up just a little bit so they can
Yeah,
see
is
the
it
top
gonna
of the
cut?
screen?
Yeah, I actually did.
And guys,
So-
lastly, right at the end, I've got a surprise for all of you, and we're also giving away. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? We're giving away a beautiful. It's gorgeous. Donald Trump would say it's huge. Okay, it's gonna be a Phantom drone. It's a gorgeous Phantom drone. It's got a camera on it. You can fly it and take selfies of yourself. It's gonna be great. That's at the end. We'll also do live Q&A. So those of you just joining that I don't know, again, my name is Nathan Latka. You can take a look at my screen. That is my best version of a Jonas Brothers headshot. Okay, don't judge me, Carla. Thank you for that wicked comment. That was kind of mean. All right, just kidding. Very good. All right, guys, my name is Nathan Lack. I'm the founder and CEO of Heyo. I launched it at 19. I grew it. I just sold it a few months ago in February to our number 1 competitor. We grew that business to over 10,000 monthly paying customers, $5 million in revenue, and we did over $2.5 million in capital raised from billionaires, a Forbes billionaire named R.J. Kirk. We had an amazing team, over 25 people. I just sold it, and you're going, okay, Nathan, why are you doing like these webinars? Well, first things first. I don't know if you guys ever been on these webinars that like Citrix does or like Marketo does. They're like boring. They're like you like fall asleep. It's like some person that like doesn't like their job speaking in the microphone. It's boring. They put you to sleep. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. It's gonna be a show. We might get into some unmuting action. Okay, Periscope, Facebook Live. We're gonna have some fun. Are you cool with that? Yes or no? Are we cool with that? So we're gonna have fun. What I'm doing now though is I'm producing a show called The Top on iTunes. We'll get to that in a second, but I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun. I'm traveling the world, I'm speaking. I've done in-depth reports with the Wall Street Journal. We've been featured as the #1 podcast on Inc. magazine. And I've got no experience in this space, Yahoo Finance. So we're going to have a lot of fun. But first things first, now that you guys know a little bit about me, I feel like I don't know you that well. Would you mind introducing yourself? Just go to nathanlatka.com/intro right now to introduce yourself. And as a bonus, if you do that, you'll increase your chances of winning the drone. You'll get +1 ticket. Okay, +1 ticket. Go ahead and introduce yourself right now at nathanlatka.com/intro. And we'll have, obviously, Nick and Kate posting that link in the chat as well. nathanlatka.com/intro. All right, we'll give you 30 more seconds to get yourself introduced. You go to that link, you increase the likelihood that you're gonna win that drone. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick swig of water here while you guys do that. You guys, like, Ethos paid a lot of money, okay, to get featured right now. Ethos water, the best water. Fiji water is jealous right now. Ethos is where it's at. All right, good. nathanlatka.com/intro. Okay, very good. I see a lot of you guys. It's good to see so many familiar faces, new people as well. We got people from Europe, Japan, China. Okay, we have China in the house. We've got California, from the wine fields of California. Mike Macy from Denver. Hello, Mike. Hello, hello. I've got Joanne saying, Nathan, you should take your glasses off. Okay, Joanne. Did you like that better?
Just the glare.
Minus the glare. I will take my glasses off. Okay, very good. You guys are introduced. Wonderful. So let's move forward. Again, in the next 35 minutes, you're going to learn how I capture 1,600 new subscribers every week using an ugly design, the secret way I capture email leads from Facebook groups, and lastly, the strategy behind the weird tactic that auto collects 1,293 email leads. And I've got a surprise for all of you at the end. Let's get into section 1. Section 1. How to add 1,634 new subscribers each week for free, folks, using a very ugly design. Now, right when I jump into this, I just want to, real quick, you guys to tell me in the chat, yes or no, are you building an email list currently? Just say, Nathan, I love this, I'm building a list. If you're building a list, just say, Nathan, I love this, I'm building a list. If you're not building a list, just say, no, I'm not building a list currently. Just to help me get a pulse on kind of where you guys are at, and I'll cater the rest of the content to that. What's up, Kate?
Will you ask the people on Periscope to let us know they're here by giving us a heart?
Periscopers, give me the hearts. Give me the hearts. we have actually a cool way. Okay, we're gonna be giving away a Phantom drone at the end of this webinar, so you guys can get a little competition. Whoever gives the most hearts, you increase your likelihood of winning. If you're building your list, plug in the hearts. The more hearts you give me in Facebook Live, the more reactions you give me in YouTube, the more comments you give me, the more I will dive deeper into my back end. Real screen sharing, real data from people doing it live. How's that, Kate?
That was good,
Is that good? Awesome. All right, let's move. What are people saying, Nick, mostly?
We got Vicky and Deidre building a list right now, and then Sam is from LA.
Mm-hmm. Cool, so Vicky and Deidre are building a list. We've got Sam from LA, very cool. Let's jump into the content. First things first, those of you that have minimized my screen, maximize the hell out of my screen or get off this call. Get off the call, you're sucking up bandwidth, okay? Look at my screen, this is the data from my back end. These are the daily statistics I'm seeing on my website in terms of opt-ins. While you analyze that data, I'm gonna just touch base with Carlos here, who's producing to make sure we're good on everything.
Yeah,
How's everything, are we
I'm
good?
gonna zoom in real quick.
Cool, yeah, zoom on in.
Alright, great.
So you'll see today we've got a 10.23% conversion rate, over 148 new subscribers. I'm going to show you how we're doing this. Yesterday, 28 new leads. The trick here, guys, is notice the consistency. Notice that amazing consistency. You want to set up systems in your business that just gives you leads on the fly without you having to spend any work or any time. That's what this is. So I want to show you, again, exactly how I'm doing this moving forward. Let's dive right into that. But first, let me sum all this up, guys, in a picture, in a graph, which I'll let Carlos stay zoomed in on. You're going to see over the past 30 days, this is March, I've captured 1,634 email addresses captured. And do you guys see that spike there on my screen in data? Do you see that spike? I want you guys to guess. Try and guess. Do you know what that spike is on March 21st? Okay, this is cold. Those of you asking, I see Joanne asked a great question. This is cold traffic hitting my website. Okay, this is cold traffic hitting the website. Okay, 159 are opting in. It's a 10.2% conversion rate, which is like, I've showed this to a lot of people. They're saying, Nathan, we've never seen conversion rates like this. That's incredible. It's super, super high. So I'm going to break down what caused that spike in a second. But you can see here the consistent pattern. Always at least 20 or 30 new email addresses every day. This is the ugly design that I use. Take a look at that. So those of you that use the excuses, oh, I can't get my site launched until I hire a designer, or I've got to get a developer. This didn't require any design and no development. I'm going to show you how I did it here in a second. Okay, I'm going to show you how I did it here in a second. Okay, but I just simply put free book summary of the day, bite-sized emails are the latest business news with an email opt-in. Okay, now you guys might notice something about this. You can't get out of this. You can't get out of this. So people always go, Nathan, that's really clever, but when people hit your website, I feel stuck. I feel like I have to put my email in to get your content. Well, fuck yeah, you have to do that, right? You have to put your email in to get the content. That's why I create the content. So people are saying, Nathan, your bounce rate must be through the roof. And I'm like, bounce rate? I didn't know what bounce rate was, right? Like, I don't pay a lot of attention to this. I just do what works and execute. So I said, let me go on Google Analytics and check out my bounce rate. So I'm gonna let you guys ask. I think the Facebook Live audience, you guys maybe a little smarter than Periscope audience. Periscope maybe not, we'll see. Guess what you think the bounce rate is. This is what people see when they go to my website. What do you think the bounce rate is? Tell me in the chat. And I will tell you, those of you that don't know what bounce rate is, it's basically, okay, if 100 people hit your website, how many of them leave within the first, what's this, guys, is there an official time for that? That's whoever leaves in the first like 5 or 10 seconds, right? It's a quick time. Basically, who just goes there and then leaves immediately. So if 100 people hit your website and 30 people leave immediately, you have a 30% bounce rate. Does that make sense? Okay, so people look at this, they go, Nathan, people hit this, they have one option to opt in. Your bounce rate must be really high. Nick, are we getting any guesses coming in on Facebook Live?
Farhan says 10%.
Farhan, you guys 10%. Kate, are we seeing anything on YouTube?
Oh yeah, Brittany says 40, we have 10, 23, Peter Evans says 50.
Guys, I'm going to show you Peter Evans. I'm going to show you something, and your mouth is going to drop. Okay, I guarantee. So make sure nobody's watching right now, because you're going to look like a fool. You're going to cry over what you're about to see. This is my bounce rate data. Okay, right out of Google Analytics. Type in the chat what my bounce rate is. Once you see it, your mouth is going to drop. Type in the chat what my bounce rate is. So Peter, you guessed pretty high. My bounce rate is lower than yours. Trust me, 0.36%. That means if if 300 people hit my website, one of them is going to bounce really fast without engaging in content. And Carlos, stay focused on that for a second, because I want to point out some things here. Okay, so you can get a sense of my sample size from direct social, email marketing, organic search, and referrals here. Okay, so thousands from kind of each of these. Okay, guys on Facebook Live, Periscope, you can see that kind of. Okay, 72% are new sessions, but take a look at this. Look at the amount of pages per session I'm getting. On average, a person is looking at 3.5 pages of content when they hit my website. That's huge, huge. Now, when you look at some of these numbers, organic search is the highest, where they're looking at about 5%. Okay, about 5%. Okay, so that's super high, 5 pages. And look, then you can look at time they're spending on my site. So anywhere between 1:40 and 3 minutes and 38 seconds. So this data, as you guys can see, is really, really amazing. Okay, really, really amazing. So this strategy works. Guys, just type wow in the chat. Have you ever seen a bounce rate this low? And Carlos will come back on my face as we move forward. But just guys, type in the chat real quick. Have you ever, just type wow if you've never seen a bounce rate this low before. I mean, I think it's a lot lower than what you guys are seeing. You have to tell me though, because I don't know your data. 0.36%. What's the general reaction we're getting, Nick, on Facebook? Are people...
Super optimized traffic, and Farhan said 3.49 pages is great.
Awesome, cool, cool, cool. So let me show you guys how I did this. This is actually the tool that I use. It's called SumoMe. Okay, it's called SumoMe. So, you know, I'm sick of a lot of people, they come on these webinars, they waste their freaking days. I've gone on webinars, most of them are boring as hell. Okay, you have to take action. Don't be one of those entrepreneurs watching right now where you're gonna watch this and not do a damn thing. Go to this link right now, nathanlatka.com/SumoMe. Okay, it's free, you put your website in, they then give you the tool that I use. It's called Welcome Mat. Write that down, Nick and Kate will put it in the chat. It's called Welcome Mat by SumoMe. And they'll put that link, nathanlatka.com/SumoMe, right next, again, to that tool, which is called Welcome Mat. And guys, if you do that, because I love incentivizing action. I love incentivizing action. You'll get +1 ticket to win the drone at the end of this webinar. And those of you watching replays, I give away a drone every Friday. So if you're watching this on a replay, you should still do this. You'll have a chance to win next week on Friday. That will be April 15th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll announce the winner. So again, go to nathanlatka.com/SumoMe now. Look at the Welcome Mat tool by Noah Kagan and the great folks at AppSumo. That's a tool that I use to do this. It requires no code and absolutely zero design. Okay? Now, those of you that have questions, okay, save the questions for the end. I'm going to, knock them all out at the end, but Kate and Nick, are there any super specific questions about this particular part that you think I need to take on now?
A couple people are just asking about your open rate. I don't know if that matters right now, but with but I don't think that matters.
Open rate. So you guys probably saw Michael Stelzner hit me really, really hard on my cleansing email. I basically said, get off my list or introduce yourself, and he whined and was like, oh, this is Nathan, you shouldn't be so mean. The fact of the matter is, you guys are on a bunch of lists you never open anything on, right? You want to have efficient relationships. So coming up in exactly, that way it's about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I will show you my open rates. I'll show you my email funnel when people come into my website, and I'll show you what they do after they opt in, so I can lead them to buy my products, right? Or just getting them more engaged across social. Did I answer the question, Kate?
I think so.
They can look forward to that. Nick, are we seeing any really relevant questions on Facebook Live, or are we good?
We're good.
We're good. Periscope, I'm not forgetting about you. I'm loving you. I see the hearts. Okay, if you want to see my open rate data, click the hearts. Everybody wants open rate data, right? So let's get into that. Okay, let's get into that. So part two, the weird way to get emails from Facebook groups. Now, this is one of those things where I'm going to show you a screenshot, and you're going to think you know what I did, but you don't. So you want to watch this whole section. The weird way to get emails from Facebook groups. And let me just ask real quick, tell me in the comments, guys, do you guys use Facebook groups in your marketing? Are you either a part of a Facebook group or do you run one? So Kate, you run a big one with your program, right?
Yep.
So what's the program name and why do you run the group?
I run the Social Media Managers group on Facebook. It's the largest
Social Media Managers group on Facebook. How many people in it?
We have over 10,000 members.
10,000, wow, okay.
And it's a free group that I run and manage, and I use it as a lead generation source for people to buy my product.
See, guys, it works. I'm going to show you how I do this. We're going to move forward. I think probably a lot of people are saying yes. they're in Facebook groups or they run one, right?
Yep, same here.
Okay.
Yes, various groups.
Awesome. So here's the trick, guys. So those of you that don't know what a Facebook group is, okay, first things first, by the way, when you're live on video, you have to maintain a great comb over. Cougars love a good comb over, so you have to have a good comb over. Okay, back to finding groups. In Facebook search, what I did, because my demographic are entrepreneurs, I just search entrepreneur. And what Facebook does is they kind of list out, notice it says closed group, closed group, closed group. Okay, do you guys see that? Those of you on Facebook Live, you can do this now if you want. Okay, closed group. And you can then click these to join them. So here's what I do. I click to join them, and then what I do is I go from my website. So you see a screenshot on the left, okay, of my website, 10 free email lookup tools to find anybody's email. This is a blog post that did really, really well, okay? I took that blog post and created a text-only version. Now this is an old blog post, not new content. So does everyone see my mouse right now on my screen, kind of on the big section here? Everybody see that? The black text? This is all just the text version with no images of my last blog post. Now watch what I do with this to capture email leads from Facebook groups. Here's what I do. I record a video, I mention people's names in that group, and then give the content. So what I've done here, this is in The Amazing Seller by Scott Volker, okay, his group. I posted this video which basically said, hey Scott, I'm so thrilled that you allowed me to get in the group, but I also know that I've been lurking for a while and I haven't actually jumped in and introduced myself yet. So I wanted to jump in and say hello. And then what I did after that is I said, hey guys, a lot of you guys look like you're trying to get partners and other people to work with on webinars and live streams and events. So here are 10 ways to capture anybody's email address, okay, that I use. And it doesn't matter if it's a billionaire that I've got on my podcast or a partner for a webinar where they're going to put 1,000 people live for me. And I put that as the text attached to the video. And what I do is in the text, okay, in the text I say, if you guys want the link to the screenshots in this post, leave a comment and ask for the link. Okay, so this is very much Seth Godin, push versus pull. There is no link when I make my first post in the group. You look like a big spammer if you do that. Everybody's gonna hate you, okay? No link when you first get in the group. But what you wanna do is ask for permission to post that link. So that's what I did, and look what people said. Look what people said. Go ahead and read that. Okay, so it said wait for permission to post the link in the comments, and Colin Crowther said, Nathan, give me this link, give me the link, and then I posted it. Okay, then I posted it. So hundreds of people did this, and you guys remember this little bump right here on March 28th to March 30th? That bump is when I made all those posts in Facebook groups. So I was getting, if you take it back over here, about 75 new email opt-ins per day. And the reason for that bump was exclusively because of that test that I ran, putting the video and the textable blog posts in Facebook groups. Okay, it was exclusively from that. So what I want to do real quick, because again, a lot of you guys are using Facebook aggressively, what I want to do is I'm posting content like this all the time on Facebook, quick tidbits. And I also want you guys, again, to win that phantom drone at the end of this webinar. So coming up, I'm going to show you my open rates. But first, go to nathanlatka.com/Facebook. And you're going to see me going Facebook Live at the top of my Facebook page. Go ahead and click like, share, and leave a quick comment on that to get 3 tickets to win the drone. Okay, 3 additional tickets to win that drone. Guys on Periscope, guys on Facebook Live, everybody on YouTube, go do that now, and once you do it, come back and type done in the comments to get 3 additional tickets to win that drone. Go ahead and do that now. So Carlos, I'm going to try something.
Yeah.
If I stand, am I too tall?
No, I mean, I can comp you up.
You can?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Does it affect this audio at all?
No, it'll be fine. I just gotta move these lights.
Okay.
Get you.
Kind of adjust it?
Yeah.
Cool. I just like standing more. I feel like I have more energy.
Yeah.
And then the Periscope.
How are we doing on Periscope and on Facebook Live? Good?
You'll be able to see the slides better too.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, guys, so head to nathanlatka.com/Facebook right now. Go ahead and click like, share, and comment on the video. It's a Facebook live stream at the top to get 3 additional tickets to win that drone. Come back to this chat when you're done and type done. Okay, and I'll give you those plus 3 tickets. Everybody on Periscope, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling all the hearts. I love that on Periscope we have an international audience. People from all over. Facebook Live, you guys as well. We have, Kate, how many people do we have watching on YouTube? Couple hundred, like 100, 200?
We have, and tell people to share and stuff.
Yeah, awesome. On YouTube?
Share like the /live link.
Oh,
share
good.
on their social channels.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoing this content, okay, enjoying the content, we're gonna get into my open rates in a second. You can share it by going to Nathan, just share this link, nathanlatka.com/live. That's the link. But again, win those drone tickets. We're gonna give that away. It's a gorgeous drone. We're gonna do it at the end of this live presentation, which is about 22 minutes from now. You'll go to facebook.com or nathanlatka.com/Facebook right now to do it. Just read it out loud.
1,027.
We have 1,027. Can you guys
on
believe
Hangouts.
this? I said I want like 100 people. And there's like a line out the door. Like 900 people waiting. This is crazy. Thousands of people. That's great. That is really, really great. So you guys are in the right spot. This is fun. We're having a lot of fun. Are people typing done? Did they get their tickets?
Yeah.
They got their tickets?
Done.
All right. Let's move forward. And this computer in the shop, I can move it forward, right? Is anything wrong with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. And then guys, while you're on Facebook, okay, I have an interview coming up with Robin Thurston.
Oh, yeah.
With Robin Thurston. He just sold his company to Under Armour for $150 million. I'm going to be posting snippets of that interview on my Facebook coming up next week. So to make sure you see those, go ahead and click see first. So once you've liked my page, you're there right now, click the little like drop down and make sure that you click see first under in your newsfeed and click all on under notifications. Okay, that will make sure you don't miss an exclusive interview I did with Robin Thurston, who is a business guy who got developers to join him. He built his business to 20 million monthly active users and just sold it to Under Armour for $150 million. That content will be going out next week. Okay. All right, let's move forward. Open rates. I told you I'd show you my open rates, so I want to get into that. So people are obviously going, Nathan, well, what happens after you capture these email opt-ins, right? What are you going to do after that? Well, I want to get into that. So this is the strategy behind the weird tactic that automatically collects, and it's collected for me, 1,293 email leads. 1,293 email leads. Impressive, right, guys? This is automatically. So no time, not a lot of energy. I'm going to go to the next slide and see if you can figure out what I'm doing. See if you can figure out what I am doing. So this is the tool that I use, and for those of you marketers watching that where you just want to reverse engineer the hell out of everything I'm doing because I know that's how you think, you're like, I don't want to listen to Nathan talk, I want to like hack his code and figure out exactly what he's doing. All you have to do to actually go through my funnel, just text Nathan to 33444. Anytime I'm doing a live presentation like this, or I'm giving a keynote to thousands of people, right, at a sold out conference, or maybe I'm flying somewhere and I'm on a podcast, I use this audio call out, just, hey guys, text Nathan to 33444. And when you do that, do you see what happens next? The text you get back when you do that is going to surprise you. Okay, text Nathan to 33444. You're going to instantly get a text back from me. In fact, do it right now. I don't have my phone, but do that right now. And you'll see the text that you get back. But this is the result. I don't think you can see this because it's very, very small, okay? But there's 1,397 opt-ins that I've got from this tactic, and it's not just an email. It's also the phone number. So I've got the phone number and the email. Imagine what you could do. Imagine what you could do, hand off to your marketing team if you could give them emails and phone numbers to follow up on your leads. All of you SaaS entrepreneurs watching me right now, this is powerful stuff. Really, really powerful stuff. So what happens after they text? Okay, well they text me, again they text Nathan to 33444, and I customize my opt-in message back. It says, hey, shoot me a quick text back. What email should I send it to? And the it is whatever I promised live. Right? So I might say, hey, to win the Phantom Drone, text Nathan to 33444. Right? Okay, so that's what I use. And what that does is that then immediately goes directly into MailChimp. Okay, to MailChimp. Now, I want you guys to actually execute this. You're going, Nathan, this is great, but how did you actually set this up? You can go to nathanlatka.com/lead pages. nathanlatka.com/lead pages. And when you go there, you'll see exactly, using the Lead Digits tool, how I set up that very, very quick conversation where I can pull in anybody with that audio call to action. And guys, listen, those of you on Facebook Live, as live streaming takes off, Audio callouts are going to be huge. Podcasts, everything. You've got to get something like this set up. We've gotten so many free leads from it, and all I have to do is talk. You know, I learned this from Carrie Wilkerson, one of my first clients, the Barefoot Executive, and we worked with, obviously, Kate to work with Carrie. Carrie always says, you know, my dad always told me if I could get paid for talking, I'd be a millionaire. And well, Carrie's great at talking, now she's a millionaire. The crazy thing is all you have to do is build that call to action, text Nathan to 33444 out while you talk, and you like get new email leads. It's like it just rains down. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So check that out. Again, if you do that, because I love people, Farhan, Jackie, Emil, okay, Joanne, I love people that take action. So these links are your action links. So if you do that, I'll give you +1 ticket, again, to get that drone. Just type done in the chat once you've done that, so I know to give you an extra ticket. And Kate and Nick, they'll see all those done comments coming in. Just type done once you've gone to nathanlatka.com/lead pages. And at least just look at the page, maybe stick your email in, maybe get signed up, and you can execute the actual flow afterwards. Okay, so the leads go right into MailChimp, okay? Then what, right? Then what? What happens next? Okay, what happens next? Now, before I move forward and I show you guys what happens next, I need to get a quick pulse. Tell me in the comments.
That URL isn't working.
Which one? nathanlatka.com/lead pages? Try it one more time. What I want you guys to do is tell me in the comments, okay, what industry you're in. What industry are you in?
I think you crashed Lead Pages. Their server unexpectedly dropped the connection.
That's
It's
hysterical.
busy, so you just crashed Lead Pages.
We just crashed Lead Pages. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, guys, over there at Lead Pages. That's what happens when you have like, I'm expecting like 100 people live and there's like 1,000. This is crazy. We're having fun. In fact, I shouldn't. Ladies, can I take the jacket off? Are we okay with that?
Oh, they're saying take out.
They're just saying
S.
take it off. Oh, no S. nathanlatka.com/lead page. Is that right?
We're gonna test it and see.
I'm taking my jacket off because that's what people want. Plus, it's hot.
No, that didn't work either.
It's okay. It's okay. But guys, just Google search. If that doesn't work, just Google search Lead Pages. You'll see it. Okay, so the leads go into MailChimp. All right. Now, what are we seeing? I told people to tell us in the chat what industry they're in. So, Nick, what are we seeing?
A lot of marketing and digital marketing.
Okay, a lot of marketing, a lot of digital marketers out there. Kate, are you seeing any other industries?
Yeah, fashion, photography, food, family caregiving, e-commerce, nonprofit.
Wow.
Heating and air conditioning.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
all
it.
Over the board.
All over the place. It's great. So what happens after the leads go into MailChimp? Guys, what I'm about to take you through is extremely, extremely controversial. Okay, this is what made Michael Stelzner explode on me and many other CEOs, JVZoo's CEO, everybody was talking about this. It was a big scandal, but here's the facts. It worked. For what I want to do, it worked. And I got so many people emailing me going, Nathan, this is the smartest thing I've ever seen, I'm copying it. So here's what I do once somebody opts into my list. If you look at my screen, this is the autoresponder that I send, the first one. The first one. So you're going to see the subject line, okay, actually I deleted the subject line. The subject line here is hey, write that down in your notes. The subject line is just H-E-Y. H-E-Y. And look at that open rate. When you see the open rate on my screen, type it in the comments. Facebook Live, Periscope, type that in. Do you see it? Unbelievable, yes? Have you ever seen open rates? 71.7%. I mean, that never, maybe on a list that has like 2 people on it, this is like 60,000 people, okay? 71% open rate, but notice what else about this? I know all you affiliate marketers, you're going, Nathan, but your EPCs on this are like nothing because there's no clicks. I know, I'm gonna show you what I did. Okay, there's no click rate here. Well, there's no link to click, so of course there's no click, right? Of course there's no click-throughs, there's no link. What am I asking for in this? Well, let me read it to you. Here's what it says. Hey, it's Nathan. If phone is easier, you can text me, 703-431-2709, right? I've got some time to kill. I've got a mocha. Shoot me a quick reply so that you and I can chat, right? That's what I'm saying here, right? Very, very personal. I don't think we've chatted before because they're new to my email list. Very conversational. Okay, then I say, shoot me a quick reply and tell me how you found me. So I'm getting all these people saying, Nathan, I found you here, here, and here, which tells me as a marketer where I should spend more of my time, right? Okay, smart, right? It tells you where you should spend more of your time. And then you gotta be friendly at the end. So I said, I'm also holding a cute little kitten, reply now or the kitty gets it. Okay, trust me, that like increases open rate and reply rate significantly. The key thing that I built here, notice I said, I'll wait for your reply, is I am measuring reply rate. Reply rate, reply rate. So of every 100 of these that I send, I get about 37 people actually writing back to me. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. People would kill to get a 37% open rate or click-through rate. I'm actually getting people to take the time to write an email, 37% back. So that's the first email that I send immediately when they opt into my list. Here's the second. Now you'll notice, click-through rate 64%. There is a link here, right? Click-through rate is 34.3%. Okay, it's still a pretty good click-through rate, right? 34%?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 34% click-through rate. Here's what I say here. This is critical. Listen to this language. Dissect the psychology, okay? I don't think we've met. So can you either, so I'm presenting a choice, click here, or tell me about your situation. Okay, listen to that. Tell me about your situation. Those words are not just random. They're very intelligent. Tell me about your situation. Everybody has a situation. So tell me about your situation, or click the little link below to unsubscribe from my list. Go ahead and pick now. That's the key, folks. You have to get people to actually take action. What do we usually do when we open an email? We open it and don't do anything. We say mark as unread if it's important, and we come back to it later. You need to force them to take action now, right? If you choose to do neither, I'll have to unsubscribe you manually, right? If I didn't, it's like me letting strangers into my home. Ugh, I don't want that, right? Thanks, Nathan. Now, I have to tell you a little story. My mom opts into my list and gets this email. Nathan, I don't think we've chatted before. She's writing back going, you popped out of my, what do you mean we've never chatted before? I raised your ass, right? So anyways, she flipped out. So I decided to add a little PS. Text me if we did actually meet and I'm just having a bad brain fart. That way, if people go into your list who you actually do know, you just met them at a conference and had wine with them, you have an excuse, right? You have your out. This also, by putting your phone number in here, increases the click-through rate, right? Because it looks much more personal. So 34%. This is a little more complex stuff. Are we seeing any questions come in that is strictly for this?
Nope, yeah. If people have questions, now would be a good time to ask them. And then
we got one from Peter Evans.
Great. Peter, let's hear your question on Facebook Live.
He says, how do you handle the inbound communication volume?
Okay, manually. So let's say I get 100 a day. I'll go in there, I'll have 1,000 each week. I'll go in there on a Sunday and knock them out for an hour. I batch. I do a lot of batching. Okay. And guys, again, we're going to have full Q&A at the end. Coming up in about 3 minutes, we're going to do some more questions. You're also going to see how I send an email to 50,000 people and get phone calls from people going, wait, Nathan, we had a meeting. They think it's a personal email I sent them. I'm going to show you how I use merge tags to customize every email. So they get through auto-response too, and I'm taking them to a survey. Guys, tell me in the comments, quickly, yes or no. Have you guys done a survey to your list before?
Yes.
Tell me yes or no. Kate, they're saying yes. You've done it, right?
I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why don't other people do it? Just guys, type yes in the chat right now. I'm trying to get a sense if the YouTube crew is going to be smarter, or the Facebook Live, or the Snapchatters, or Periscope.
We're up to 11:25 watching on
11:25, that's crazy.
Hangout right now.
I love this. That's like, what is that? What's that equal to? Like, what's like an event you go to that always has like 1,000 people at it?
Yeah, like that's a social media marketing.
That's like social media marketing world, but like better because you don't have to pay for flight. Whoops. It's true though, no flight. Okay? All right, that's awesome. Over 1,100 people watching live. This is amazing. That's automation responder number 2. Generally, have people done surveys to their list? What are they
I'm
saying?
getting a lot of yes,
Okay.
a couple of no's.
All right, good. Good. See, audience is really, really smart. These are the 6 questions I ask. Okay, take careful attention to the colors. The blue, the orange, the red. Blue, orange, red. I ask them these questions. 1, what is your single biggest marketing challenge right now? Okay. 2, is your internet business full-time or do you have a side job? 3, do you sell your own products or other people's products? 4, roughly what's the overall size of your business in terms of gross sales? 5, what's your primary niche or market? And 6, what's your name, email, and phone? Now, what do I do with this data after I capture it? Well, here's what I do. I download all the answers into an Excel file. I don't expect you to be able to read this. It's just to kind of signify what's happening. This big chunk right here, that's the biggest marketing challenge. I call that BMC. Okay? Here is called full part. So they say day job, full-time, day job. They say type, personal, sell competitors, sell audience, etc. Revenue, less than 100K per year, less than 100K per year, more than 500K per year, etc. I then take that data as a merge tag. Now this is a little more complex, so I'm going to again touch base. Guys, just type yes, I know what a merge tag is in the chat if you know what a merge tag is. And if not, just type Nathan teach me. Say Nathan teach me, I'm loving this. Do you know what a merge tag is? If you don't, text Nathan teach me, I'm loving this.
Hey, Nathan, a couple people are asking on the 2 emails that you just showed before, what the subject line would have been in those emails.
So
on automation 1 and 2.
Yep, so on automation 1, the subject line is hey. Okay. And automation email number 2, subject line is I don't think we've met. I don't think we've met. 1 is hey, and 2 is I don't think we've met.
Getting lots of teach me's. Lots
Okay,
of
good.
teach me's.
People want to know.
People want to know merge tag. People want to know. All right, let's talk about merge tags.
Excel so sexy.
I sound so sexy, or merge tags?
Excel sounds so sexy.
Okay, here's what a merge tag does, guys. I'm trying to make this visual to make it easy. Think of this like a field that MailChimp or Aweber or Constant Contact, it will fill with data. So this is like an email that I wrote. Hey, merge tag first name. I know it gets stressful in your full or part-time job. If you're only making X amount of revenue, right, you deserve better. Click here. So this email will work for any of you, right? Any of you, because it's generic, but it's going to be really custom. Because when Jane, who filled out the survey, told me that she has a part-time job and makes 100 grand to 500K per year, look at how custom this email is now. Right? Hey Jane, I know it gets stressful in your part-time job. If you're making less than 100 to 500K per year, okay, you deserve better. Click here, and then put in a link to your product, your podcast, whatever you want. The trick is to use these merge tags, right, to create custom emails. So I send this one email to 50,000 people in the list, and that's how you do it. Okay, so you want to make it really, really custom, really custom. Okay, so just to redo that, this same email gets sent to 50,000 people who have all told me their first name, if they're full or part-time, and how much money they make. So MailChimp, using merge tags, will fill these fields with those tags. Okay. Now, real quick, I always like to take a pulse on this particular point. Everyone uses different tools for email marketing. Tell me in the chat, what email marketing tool are you guys using? I'm very curious. Ferran, John, Emil, Henry, what are you guys using? Facebook Live, how are we doing? Are we getting like lots of comments on Facebook Live? Is it engaging?
MailChimp from
Okay.
Jorge.
MailChimp, okay, good. Jorge's using MailChimp. Do we have Aweber's, Constant Contact, GetResponse, ConvertKit? All of them, all of the above. Okay? Okay, all of them do merge tags.
Aweber, MailChimp.
Aweber, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they all do merge tags like this.
Infusion.
Infusionsoft, those of you using Infusionsoft, I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
Ooh.
Vertical response. I use ActiveCampaign.
ActiveCampaign, okay, very good.
SharpSpring.
SharpSpring, haven't heard
That's
that
what
one.
Farmon is using.
Okay, good. I use MailChimp, I love it. Okay, so check out MailChimp. Now, why do you do this? Well, because you'll get 50% plus open rates and 35% reply rates. Here's some of my data. Okay, now before I show you this data, on my blog, I've summarized a lot of this. Okay, so I want you to go to nathanlatka.com/blog. Kate and Nick will put that in the comments, okay? And Facebook share, just click the like button. Okay, do this. The like button on the website, just click it. Right there, it says 5 right now, just click it. And when you do that, I'll give you an additional 2 tickets to winning the drone, which we're giving away in about 12 minutes, right at the end of the webinar. Okay? Just go to nathanlatka.com/blog. On the home page, click the little like button. Then guys, come back to the chat and say done. Okay, come back to the chat and say done once you've done that.
Can you talk a little bit about why you love MailChimp while people are...
Well, I get hit, Kate, all the time. People go, Nathan, you call yourself a marketer, you use MailChimp, ha ha ha. I don't call myself a marketer. I call myself a dude that's sold a company and raised $2.5 million and did $5 million in revenue. Like, look, there's all these people that are gonna be branding themselves as Facebook Live experts in like 2 seconds. Watch, there's gonna be courses on it. The fact of the matter is, the tools don't matter. The execution matters. MailChimp works great for me. It's just what I started using, right? Because you got 2,000 free email. You can put 2,000 free emails in there at the beginning. I got hooked and I just have never switched, right? I've just never switched. So I always value, okay? I always value momentum. Momentum is king. And MailChimp is just what I used to create momentum very early on. And Kate, it's just what I've stuck with. It's just what I've stuck with. Okay, are people typing done? Have they done this?
Mm-hmm.
We're good to move forward? Okay, very good. So, top 6 survey tools. If you're wondering if you want to get this implemented on your own website, these are the top 6 survey tools that I use. Number 1, SurveyMonkey. Number 2, Survey Gizmo. You can use Murvy. Okay, you can use Ryan Levesque's survey funnel software. You can use Wufoo or Google Forms. All of these work great, okay, in that second autoresponder email when you tell people to click and you send them to a link. Okay, you can use any of those. Now, back to the scandal that pissed off Michael Stelzner. Okay, let's dive into this, okay, because it's important. This is what I was called in my MailChimp account. That was the title, okay? It's called cleansing email, right? It's like a detox. It's called a cleansing email. Now, you can see here, 60,000, read that number. Read that number right here where my finger is. Okay, 60,000, and type the open rate in the chat. Type the open rate in the chat. Do you see this open rate? Type it in the chat when you see it. Okay, for a list that size, that open rate, damn good. Damn good, okay? That's equivalent to about 12,000 people opening the email. At a 5% click rate, okay, at a 5% click rate, okay, I'm getting almost 3,000 clicks. Okay, the average rate of the list of the industry is 10%. I got a 20% open rate, so double the average. This was the subject line. Read that subject line. This is why it pissed some people off, right? It said, seriously, I'm unsubscribing you, okay? But here's the facts, right? Here are the facts. I pay listen, I just sold a business. I don't need the money, but I pay MailChimp like $500 a month for this list. So I'm paying for these people to be on my list. They're like sucking up cents every month and not reading my content. So why? Like, get off my list, right? I like to be smart with money. Get off my list. That's basically what I'm trying to do here. Seriously, I'm unsubscribing you. And here's the key. I wanted people to tell me what their biggest marketing challenge was so I could figure out how to help them. And I knew if I just said, please open my email and fill out this survey, who the hell's going to do? Nobody's going to do that. They're busy. So you have to be a bit polarizing to get the data and the results that you want. So you're going, Nathan, how many people, when you sent this email out, how many people filled out the survey? Okay, so again, 3,000 people clicked. Give me your best guess. Who's smarter, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook Live? Who's smarter? Give me your best guess. Of 3,000 clicks, how many people do you think completed the survey? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Periscopers, what do you think? How many people completed the survey? Facebook Live, I think you might win this one. YouTubers, maybe you guys will win this one. Who knows? How many people completed the survey? What do you think? Kate, Nick, shout out numbers as you see them coming in.
2,200, 80%,
Okay?
70%.
70%, 80.
2,500, 1,500, 450, 45%, 2%.
2%.
They're all over the
All over the place.
All over
Okay,
the place.
are we ready for the data? Are we ready for the data? I feel like Ryan Seacrest, but first, commercial break. Just kidding. All right, here's the data. Here's the data. 1,000 people spent on average 40 minutes. I got 1,000 people with this email to spend 40 minutes on average filling out this form. Okay? So the data, like people were typing in paragraphs in their biggest marketing challenge. That's why the average took so long. So again, average completion time is almost 40 minutes. Over 1,000 people completed it. I used Survey Gizmo for the survey. Okay? So let's do the math on that for a second. When you talk about effectiveness, you take 40 minutes times 1,000 people equals 40,000 minutes. Divided by 60 minutes per hour, I got people to invest 650 hours of human life, right, into how I can help them be better marketers. 650 hours. A work week is 40 hours. So how many work weeks is that? That's like half a year. Okay? It was unbelievably successful. Type in the chat right now, wow, with exclamation points if you just had an aha moment and you're going, I need to do surveys like now. How many of you are having an aha moment? And if you're really feeling it, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook Live, you can throw in exclamation points, capital letters, crazy characters from Japanese dictionary, whatever you want. What are people saying? Are they like, wow?
Wow.
Yeah?
All caps.
All caps? Good. 650 hours, folks, it worked. But here's the key that I want to bring this back to. You can't be a lazy marketer. You know what lazy marketers do? They try and build a big list. They brag about the fact they have 500,000 people on their list. Right? I bet you they couldn't tell you the names of 10 people on their list, or the stories of the families of 10 people on their list, or the business name of 10 people on their list. The future of email marketing is reply rates. It's smaller, more curated list where you know more about your people. Those are the people that are going to win. Okay, those people are going to win. Do we agree? Yes or no? Do we agree? Okay, so smaller lists, that's the future. Okay, now here's what some people said. Just because I got hit so hard on social, right? I have to, lots of people message me privately. Sarissa from Centerville said, Nathan, oh my gosh, well done. Hashtag slow clap. Totally copying this move for my own email list. What else did people say? This is Nikki with the Business Underdog podcast. I love this email, but look at this. Although I find myself defending you in 4 of my Facebook groups, I got so many people email me going, Nathan, I love this, but I'm defending you all over the place. What the hell? Why are people so upset? Okay, thanks a lot. She runs a great podcast. Great podcast. Here's another one. Vernon Ross says, Nathan, I'm so stealing this email. And you know what, Vernon, if you're watching right now, you executed. Remember, you sent me this Snapchat. You sent me this Snapchat after I did this, right? You said, Nathan, I copied you. Crazy, thanks. He used my same subject line, seriously, I'm unsubscribing you. He got a 181% open rate. That means each person he sent it to opened it on average almost 2 times. That's crazy, okay? Almost 181% open rate, so it worked very, very well. Now guys, I put out exclusive content on Snapchat. Sometimes it's business, sometimes it's like me when I'm going in buying these ridiculously overpriced but very comfortable Allen Edmonds, or deciding on a new pocket square or cufflinks, or traveling somewhere fancy in the world. So, if you want to connect with me on Snapchat to get this exclusive content, you can go to nathanlatka.com/Snapchat right now. Right when I end this, those of you that do this on Snapchat, I'm going to send you a screenshot of something that will really surprise you. Okay, will really surprise you. Add me now, and I'll also give you, again, 1 additional ticket to win that drone coming here up at the end of the webinar. nathanlatka.com/Snapchat. While we're doing that, Carlos, can you give me a time check?
Yeah, absolutely.
What time is it?
12:55.
Perfect. Great. nathanlatka.com/Snapchat. Okay? And then come back in the comments and just tell me done once you've done that. You also want to be guys thinking about questions. We have questions coming up here in about 1.5 minutes, okay? About 1.5 minutes. nathanlatka.com/Snapchat. Nick, Kate, you guys tell me when you start seeing a bunch of people saying done. And then
And I've got added me. I got your
Wait,
added
throw me
me.
the phone real
Yeah.
quick. I'm gonna throw it, it'll be dramatic if I hit myself in the face. See? That's good. Live TV, baby. Okay. I love to go in the little adding me section, and I'll refresh this as everyone starts adding. I will also tell you guys.
Done.
Lots of people going done.
Yeah.
Good. nathanlatka.com/Snapchat. Add me, and you guys will see here. By the way, Snapchat's pretty powerful. I don't know if you're gonna be able to come in on this close, but people always ask me, well, Nathan, are you getting views on Snapchat? You can see here on the screen. Those bottom posts, I'm getting about 250-ish, new views for every snap. Right, so that's like a little mini webinar every time I snap. It's a big deal, right? So Snapchat is working for me. All right, I see Farhan is typing. Just people go, Nathan, is this real? Look, people are typing. They're writing to me right now. Okay. Whoop. All right. Jeannie, save those pictures for your husband. No, just kidding. All right. Snapchat. Good. Okay, ready? Awesome. All right, let's go back. So here's what I want to reiterate to you guys. You're about 178 seconds away from 3 fast ways to build your list, again, starting from nothing. No expensive giveaways. These are additional tactics that I didn't teach. And then secondly, I have this little thing in my wallet. It's kind of curious. You can see my wallet here. People are usually not impressed with this wallet, but I'm not a guy that likes luxurious things, even though I could really do whatever I want to do and buy whatever I want. I like this because it's very tactile and it stays together, but look at this little thing that I have in my wallet. It's kind of weird. See this? You can see this? It's kind of weird, right? I'll show you what it is. Facebook Live, you know what this is? Any guesses? Periscope, Facebook Live, YouTube, you know what this is? All right, I'm going to unfold this here. And you're not going to be able to see the text or the writing on it, but you'll get a sense of what it is. I unfold this. These are 67 subject lines that I use that you would never even think of using. Okay, so I mean, you could literally be super stupid. These would still work for you, just copy and paste. They're so important to me, I literally keep them in my wallet. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can get these subject lines that I use to get 70, 80% open rates here in about 178 seconds. But first, guys, we are getting close to wrap up. We're going to do live Q&A. We have a drone giveaway and some other things. But first, tell me in the chat, yes or no, did you learn at least 2 things today? We're about 50 minutes in. You guys go to webinars all the time. Joanne, I know you're on webinars all the time. You're very skeptical. This is a tough crowd, by the way. Really smart crowd we've got today. Yes or no, did you learn 2 things? If you learned more than 2, throw in some capital letters, exclamation points. Tell me right now in the chat. I love this kind of feedback. And then we'll just have Kate and Nick as they're chatting with you guys. What are you guys seeing? Are people saying generally yes or no?
Yes, yes, yes. 3 exclamation points. Always yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. No more boring webinars, right? That should be like the phrase, no more boring webinars. All right, good. So you've learned 2 things. So here's what I want to ask you. You guys really are going to control me here for a second. Okay, you're going to control me. Okay, you're going to tell me what you want me to do next. You have 2 choices. I've put together something called the Starter Tribe. Let me just start by saying this. I hate membership courses. Most of them, except Kate's. Okay, except Kate's. Kate's is great. But most of you people, I hate membership courses. You know why? People in the little pricing section, they like sell you more based off like how many hour-long videos they've recorded. Who the hell has time to watch 200 videos? I think membership sites, they should do less videos that are tighter, more condensed, that are easier to consume. So that's what I've done. Remember, I'm not like an internet marketing kind of guy. I do software. I do software as a service. I make a lot of money. I sold a big business. We grew it, blah, blah, blah. A lot of success, okay? So this Starter Tribe thing is super quick videos that go deeper into everything that I've taught. And here's your option right now. I need you to choose. I can either go directly to Q&A, or I can show you guys, okay, the deal I put together for you guys, which is significantly cheaper than what people pay on the website. If you're interested in the cheaper plan, the deal I put together exclusively for you guys watching live right now, just type buy in the comments. Just type buy in the comments right now. B-U-Y. That is you telling me that you're interested in me spending 3 minutes on pricing before we get into live Q&A and before we give away a drone. And oh, by the way, anyone that stays to the end, I have a live surprise for everybody. We've got a live surprise for everybody. I'll give you a second to decide. Please decide now. And then Kate and Nick, you guys are my channel to the channels, so you have to tell me. I mean, are they wanting it? Are they not wanting it? What are they saying?
Yes.
I'm seeing bye.
It's like a, what's that like, baby?
Yeah, yeah, you're Justin Timberlake right this moment.
Kate's like, you're Justin Timberlake, like, stop dancing, Nathan,
marketing.
stop now.
It's all good.
Is that Justin Timberlake or NSYNC? It's Timberlake?
Guys,
is that Justin Timberlake or NSYNC? The
Yeah.
bye baby bye, I don't wanna be
Yeah, somebody tell us.
Making I don't know what it is. It was a good song. I've danced that a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Well, hey, we're gonna do this very fast. Okay, very, very fast. Okay. All right. So here's what you're gonna get. Here's what you're gonna get with the Starter Tribe. And then Module 1, the future of email marketing. It has 3 parts. Okay. Module 2, how to convert 30% of your live attendees into buyers, no matter if you're on Periscope, Facebook Live, whatever, webinars, or giving keynotes. Okay. Number 3, Module 3. How to get the press to write about you without paying for it. This all comes down to media manipulation. It's critical you understand psychology to get free press. Okay? Let's go real quick into the parts of Module 1, the future of email marketing and how you can get ahead. Okay? First, the first part are 3 fast ways to build a list of 1,000 subscribers starting from nothing. I showed you 1 or 2 of those now. You're going to get 3 more if you decide to purchase. Number 2, why 37% response rates are the future of email marketing, and 3 examples that you can literally copy and paste. Next, guys, I'm going to give you that 67 subject lines that I just showed you in my wallet that you can use that you would never even think of using. And trust me, you could be so stupid, you could be so bad at selling, these things will still work for you. Okay, deal, that's Module 1. Here's Module 2. How to convert 30% of your live attendees into buyers. Okay, into buyers. The first part is how to guarantee a standing ovation every time you speak. And if you go to my website and click keynotes I've given at the top, you'll see all the recordings of all the standing ovations that I've gotten. There's a very simple psychology to it. Number 2, 3 ways I got my podcast to #1 business podcast on Inc. #1 in Apple, new and noteworthy, and 36,000 downloads in the first 30 days. I'll walk you through exactly how to do that. And lastly, what I do at minute 47 during almost every live presentation that gets 30% of live webinar attendees to purchase. Okay? There's 2 or 3 critical buttons that I click, and I get the audience to do 1 or 2 things that really drive that conversion rate up. That's module 2. Are we ready for module 3? Last module, okay? How to finally, freaking finally. You guys ever look at your competition and you go, why are they beating me? I'm like 10 times smarter than them. Why are they winning? Well, the fact is you gotta think tougher, you gotta think bigger, and that's how you're gonna win. That's really how you're gonna win, right? So I'm gonna walk you through how to finally get all of the attention, press, and influencer partnerships you want. Okay, Jolene? Okay, Jolene? That's what you want. It's 3 parts. The first one, the secret formula to using trigger words to get what you want. Here's what you have to remember. Ideas don't stick unless they repel something else. That's a little hint. That's a little hint. Number 2, the easy way to elephant bump, okay, no matter how big of a nobody you are. So you might be sitting there right now, you're a stay-at-home mom or dad in your office, and you're going, Nathan, how do I do all this, man? I just feel lost. Like, how do I do this? How do I beat these big guys? Even if you are that person watching right now, I know we have many of them, these will work for you. They will work for you. And lastly, number 3, how to manipulate, I know that sounds bad and evil, but listen, that's what it's called. How to manipulate mass media to get 1.7 free million impressions. Now, if you're gonna buy those impressions on Facebook, okay, we know this from Facebook ads, you spend about 34 grand doing it, okay? So this is basically a way to save 34 grand. So, module 1, module 2, module 3, we just went over it, 0 to 1,000 subscribers, sell 30% of live attendees, and the easy way to get free press, you can grab it, it's 197 bucks. You can get it at nathanlatka.com/tribe-buy, which Kate and Nick will put in the chat, nathanlatka.com/tribe-buy. And again, folks, I don't buy this. Okay, do not buy this if you're one of those people that hoards membership sites and never uses it. This is for people that are action-oriented. It's sophisticated. It's truly behind the scenes. This isn't like a polished presentation of like what might work. It's me screen sharing about what works, right? What I'm using. How did I sell Heyo for $5 million? How did we raise $2.5 million? How did we get 10,000 monthly paying customers when I was 19 years old? So nathanlatka.com/tribe-buy, okay? And here's what I'm gonna do. I usually like to kind of get in and get some feedback going back and forth. I don't have an easy way to do that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I want you guys to know I do a 100% 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. But here's the thing. I know the world, you're probably not the one that's gonna do it, but somebody watching, one of you guys, you're just gonna take this, you're going, why is Nathan doing 100% money-back guarantee? Someone's just gonna steal this from him. He's gonna put all his content up somewhere free, and he's gonna hate himself. Look, I'm gonna take that risk. I know you're generally good people, so I'm gonna give you 100% 30-day money-back guarantee. So you could buy it, you could quit immediately after you've run the content, but I don't think that you guys are those kinds of people. Here's what I would tell you though. You must consume it. Do not buy this if you're not gonna consume it, because you know what pisses me off even more than people maybe not buying your stuff, is when they write in for a refund. You know what, it takes me like 5 minutes. I don't wanna do refunds. It's annoying. I'd rather be by the pool relaxing. I don't want to process your freaking refund request. So don't buy this, okay? If you're not 100% sure that you like my style, you like what I've done, and you like the success that I've had. Okay, is that fair? Is that fair? Because I don't need the money from my little $197 course. Okay, I don't need the money. So nathanlatka.com/tribe-buy is the link. Here's a little bit about what Joe said. Those of you that are software as a service entrepreneurs watching, you can read this yourself. He says, I've tuned in to Nathan's podcast, classes, and even bought his Starter Tribe course. His direct action tools and useful hacks gave me instant ROI in the sale. He sold his instruction business using these tactics. Sold it. This is not like baby stuff, like add 1 email to your list or like increase your conversion by 2%. He sold his business, okay, by using both his email subject line tricks and his Heyo experience-based advice on getting buyers to bid against each other, right? He was able to add $300,000 to his sales price. So we're gonna go on Snapchat for a second. You're not gonna believe this. Joe Snyder took this stuff, increased his sale price by 300 grand of his business. Go to nathanlatka.com/tribe-buy to join Joe right now. So what you'll see here, again, that's 1,000% ROI on my investment in his course in under a week. He had a lot of success. He's a father of 2. If you're a parent watching right now going, I can't do this, I'm not young and hip and cool like Nathan. Well, 1, you are hip, you are cool. You might not be 26, but you're still hip and cool. Okay, Joe's a parent of 2. Okay, and he still did it, he had a lot of success. NathanLacka.com/tribe-buy is the link. I'll tell you real quick too, Paul Serafino bought it. Completed module 1 of the starter tribe, gold, #gold. All right, thanks Nathan Lacka, 5 stars, 5 comments, everybody agreeing. 5 comments, everybody agreeing. Guys, I want to stay tuned. We have that drone giveaway coming up in about a minute and a half. Okay, we also are going to do live Q&A in about 2.5 minutes, so get your questions ready. Do people have any questions specifically about buying? Just about buying, not content or tactics yet. You guys just shout out, interrupt me if you see them, okay? All right, next, you guys can see we've got a huge, not as big as Kate's, okay? Not as big as Kate's. We have a very small curated Facebook group. This is where I post a lot of my back-end data that I do that just don't share other places. We've got over 304 people in it right now, and I can tell you it's driving a lot of folks a lot of success. Additionally, what I'm going to do for you guys, I've got 3 specific bonuses. Okay, it's only for those of you watching. If you're watching the replay, this counts for you too, okay? Only for you guys watching. You're going to get a 5-minute strategy call with me if you decide to purchase. Now, I never give away my time. You know what kind of calendar I like the best? A blank one. Okay, you can quote that. A blank one, that's the best. You know someone's really rich when they have a blank calendar, right? Kate, you can agree with that, right? They have no agenda. They do whatever the hell they want, okay? So, giving up my time is a big deal. I hate this. I hate that I'm even doing this, but it's the only way you have to get my time. NathanLacka.com/try-buy. That's bonus 1. Bonus 2. You want my income report? You want my tax return from 2012? I really dislike when these people go and call themselves a millionaire online and they wait like 10 years to tell the story of how they sold their business, right? Because what do? They lie. They lie, right? They tell the story that's soft and curated. They make it sound all fluffy and fun, like they never made any mistakes. Bullshit. It's tough. It's hard. So these are real income reports from when I was building Heyo, right? When I sold it for $5 million, raised $2.5 million, hit $5 million in revenue, right? And you're going to see personally how I made money from that in these income reports, my personal income reports from 2012. The last bonus, you'll get access again to the invite-only mastermind group, 315 people, super curated, super strong, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. So I want to welcome a few of you folks that I see jumping in, especially that I know I've already jumped in on the last webinar where the price was a bit cheaper. Again, I increase the price every time the thing ends. So Farhan, it's great to see you in the course. I know Gerard, you jumped in. We've got Sophie and Josephine have also jumped in and taken the course. One of them is a mom of 3. Can you believe that? A mom of 3, okay? Having a lot of success. A lot of success. So what I want to do, guys, is we're going to do this for a few more people. I just can't do these bonuses for everybody. Okay, 5-minute calls. I want to do a few of them, not a lot. So I'm going to restrict how many more of these we do in about a second. Okay, but first, this is the full picture. Full picture. I'm going to sip my milk because I'm really proud of this. I'm going to look really cocky while you look at this. Okay, do you think people hate it when I do that? When I just do weird shit on? They love it.
No, they love it.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, because it's not boring like everyone else.
Oh, it's so boring. I sit on who was the last time I sat on? It was some B2B marketing company with a webinar. I'm on it. I'm halfway through. I'm doing the head bop. You just almost fall asleep. Anyways, module 1, 0 to 1,000 subscribers. Module 2, sell 30% live attendees. Module 3, the easy way to get all the free press you want. Bonus 1, one-on-one call. Bonus 2, 2012 income report. Bonus 3, access to my invite-only mastermind group. Price is $197, folks. Next time you see this, it will be $397. Mark my words. You hear me? It will be $397. Okay, if you do not take action right now, it will be $397. You will kick yourself in the butt, and I have no sympathy for you. Sorry. I won't answer your email. No sympathy. $197. Okay? So we're going to do this for 5 more people. We're going to do this for 5 more people. Okay, we've already had a bunch come in. Joanne, Sam. We've got Luis. We've got Luis here. Okay, we've got Luis. Jacqueline. Hello, I can't pronounce this one. Ferrani maybe? Ferrani. Okay? So we're going to do this for 5 more of you guys. I can't do this with everybody. Those of you that already are in the course, be thinking about questions on the content. We're going to get to that again in about 60 seconds. We're about 60 seconds away from that. All right, I'm going to go in here, guys, and update this. Okay, update this. I saw 4 more of you guys jump in. So I'm gonna update the PowerPoint deck. We've got one of these left. One left. The price will increase immediately after the webinar ends. One left, okay? Finish the checkout. Finish the checkout, and we're gonna get right in to Q&A. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You know what I think I'd really enjoy with QVC? Give me a mop. Put me on QVC. I would mop that floor. I mean, woo. I would be like looking at the sales counter, like ding, ding, ding. I would just be like dancing.
Yeah, you guys tell us in the chat if next time we want to see Nathan mopping a floor.
Tell me in the chat what product you want to see me sell on QVC.
What QVC product should Nathan sell on QVC?
All right, one of these left. All right, I'm actually, boom, boom, boom. We got none of these left, guys. None of these left. Okay, Carissa Alkini, welcome. You got the last one. We've got none of these bad boys left. I apologize if you missed out. If you're in the middle of checking out, go ahead and finish. But if you haven't started, sorry about that, you missed out. We're getting the live Q&A here right now. I will leave this up. Yeah, I'll leave that up, I guess, as we do Q&A. So guys, here's what I want you to think about. Facebook Live, Periscope, you guys on YouTube. Just tell me yes or no. Actually, I'm curious. Those of you that are already in the course, just type Nathan, I'm in, or I love it, or whatever you want. Just type it in the chat right now. I see a lot of you guys that are live with me. You've already come on. You were a customer of Heyo. You were a customer of this stuff. You've read my blog content. Just say Nathan, I'm in the comments if you're already in. I appreciate the heck out of you guys, those of you that have done that. What we're going to do now, guys, is Q&A. So it's always tough, because I know people come in and out. What do we have, like maybe 200-300 live now on Google, on the YouTube now?
No, we're still going strong at 11.
We're still 1,100 people?
We still
This
have we're approaching 1,200.
Okay, what is going on?
I know.
What is happening?
I think you found the wormhole.
Something special is happening here. This is crazy. Yeah, look, we have a problem in marketing. There's just too many people that are just, they teach it but they're not doing it. I mean, they teach it but they're not doing it. I mean, this is how the world works. This is how the world works. I do this because I pay people and I feel like a superstar, so I love this, right? All the lights, the camera, the action. Sales are just, icing on the cake. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So you guys type your questions. Okay, type your questions to these guys. I'm happy to answer them.
I have a good one to start off. People are asking about how does this work in B2B industry? They're in like water, industrial water pumps.
Yep.
So they're in hardcore B2B plumbing, irrigation, like that. How would you use these strategies?
Yeah, so for those of you deep in a B2B business, what I would do is go write this down. Google keyword tool. You want to type in plumbing in the Google keyword tool, and it will tell you what people are searching monthly related to plumbing. So it's going to say nearest plumber, maybe as a big search. You want to then write content that matches that demographic, right? Or reach out to people that write content about their demographic and get a link to your content, your service in their content. So yeah, these concepts, they're universal. It's psychology. It's getting people, either subscribe to my list and to introduce yourself or get off my list, right? It's polarizing. It works really in any industry. It's a good question. Whose question was that? Do you know?
That was from Benmark Supply Company, and he says they sell to contractors and like the municipalities, like the city of Austin or something.
Okay.
So that's who his customer is.
City of Austin, very, very cool. I'm gonna pop this open. Oh, look at this! Is so cool. So we really do have 1,200 people. This is amazing.
Yeah, we just crossed.
There's been no dip either. People are just hanging out, having fun.
Yeah, we just crossed 1,200. That's awesome.
Look at this. Who's that guy? That's kind of fun. I'm gonna go right down. Carlos, you're killing it, man.
Thanks.
Am I driving you crazy on the camera because you're like, bah, 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 bah.
No, not at all.
Okay. So, Kate, what questions are any other questions?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Nick.
We got a question from Farhan. He says, what do you do to attract people who don't know they need your services?
Great question. So anybody that doesn't know they need your service, the key thing you have to do is make them feel the problem your service solves more. Does that make sense? So if you sell car repair, you should be the person telling people a hailstorm's coming tomorrow. Right? Because if you tell them a hailstorm's coming tomorrow, guess what? When their car gets damaged, they're going to come to you. So the key to getting to people to sell to them that don't know they need your service is to help them understand the problem that you solve even more. Does that make sense? Think you can answer the question? Yeah?
I said
Okay.
absolutely.
Cool. Awesome. Great question. Great question.
Can you reiterate? I had two questions. One came in earlier that said, how do you get the information from your Google spreadsheet to the merge tag in MailChimp?
Let's do that. So the question is, how do you get your Google merge tags, okay, or how do you get the merge tags from an Excel file into MailChimp? Well, when you log into MailChimp, guys, there's the ability to upload a list, okay? And what you can do is, when you upload the list, it'll say first name, last name, well then you add columns, full-time, part-time, income, etc. And those words, like income, etc., okay, they become your merge tags. So, right, this is F name is first name, revenue, full part, those become your merge tags. Okay, so again, it's you do the survey in Survey Gizmo, you download the survey results into an Excel file, you upload the Excel file back into MailChimp or Aweber or Constant Contact, whatever you use. Nick, what are you seeing? Anything?
Farhan has one more question, which is really interesting. How do you target people who are non-digital natives?
Oh, great question. You know, I don't know the answer to that, Fran. This stuff's probably not for you. I don't have a lot of experience in non-digital stuff, so I don't have a good answer there. SEO. Kate does this like all day long. Join the Facebook group. Give them the link to the Facebook group.
Oh, it's fine. Just an SEO play because they at least know how to go on Google and type some random question. So
Yeah.
you really have a search play there.
Awesome.
Another question we have is top speaking tips top tactic to build a speaking business outside of the normal regular stuff.
Top tips to build a speaking business. So guys, I'm going to give you, we're going to do this on the fly. This link I'm about to give out, we're doing this on the fly. They're going to put a link in chat. It's nathanlatka.com/all. Now, what that link is going to take you to, guys, is a link. These are all of my podcast episodes sorted. And if you hit Control F and search speaker, okay, or speaking, okay, you're going to see here. Let's see where I featured it. Actually, let me search Carrie Wilkerson. Yeah, here we go. So all these people down here, info product launches, event marketing, podcast strategy, $1 million masterminds, all of these people also charge for speaking, 5, 10, 15K. Carrie Wilkerson is a great one to do that. Okay, how to command 12K per speech and always be in demand. I would recommend that you guys listen to the podcast. It's called The Top Entrepreneurs. I have people come on that do speaking, people from all industries. And I say, how much money did you make last month? How'd you do it? And don't dance around the data, otherwise I'm just gonna go for the jugular. You've got to know the numbers. So I get the numbers in 15-minute daily episodes for you every morning. You can subscribe to that show at nathanlatka.com/podcast. That's the best way. I have speakers on all the time. That's the best way to learn how to get a speaking business going. What other questions? Any other big ones, or are we good? Should we move forward to pick a winner?
I have two people that asked, how did you get the emails after posting in the groups?
Oh, how to get any? Okay, great. Yeah, good question. So let me go into that. Let me actually do, at the risk of my mom messaging me in the middle of this live webinar, we will go. Oh, look, it's at the top of my feed. That's so cool. Yeah, 14,000 people reached. That's crazy. That's awesome. Okay, anyways, let's go in here. The amazing. I'll actually show you guys an example of this. Okay, the amazing seller. Oh, whoops. That's the page, not the group. The amazing seller. I will click public group, closed group. Are we good on questions on your end? Is this the last one? Or do we have another really good one to end on?
Last one. I think this one is very interesting. How do you end up building a rapport versus the language of your audience and being yourself?
Awesome. So we'll answer that question, guys, in a second here. So here's what I do. March 30th. Okay, I researched the group. And then I posted this, right? Remember, it's the text-only version of my blog post. Text-only version right here, okay? Many of you, tag friends. Good to see hyper-efficient or optimizers in here, like tag. That kind of seeds your article, gets you juice. Post the video, right? And then what happens is people comment, right? Because I said, if you want to see the screenshots, tell me in the comments. And Brian said, hi, Nathan. Thanks, and I'd love to see the link. So I post the link. people click it, right? And when they hit my website, okay, it's not going to hit me obviously because obviously it's my website. But if you hit my website and you're new, you'll see a pop-up, right? Which we talked about here, this ugly design. Okay, you'll see this ugly design pop up, and that's where then people put their email in. So I'm converting. Okay, actually, I'll show you guys this live. I didn't think we'd have this set up working where we could do it live, but I think we kind of got a good feel on it. It's actually working pretty well. This is what my live data is. Okay, so you're going to see literally today. This is the welcome mat product. You can get it at nathanlatka.com/sumome. Okay, and you can see my daily statistics, right? So today, 10.18%. Okay, 10.18% of cold traffic to my site has opted in with their email. Yesterday, 9%, 8, 9, 9, 10%, and you can see 186, 117, 95, 52, etc. So that's how I'm capturing the email. Kate, do you think that answered the question?
Yes.
We're good?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That definitely answered it.
Awesome. She's like, you talked for way too long. Shut the hell up and go to the next
No,
question.
not good.
All right, Nick,
I'm
last
answering that for
question.
me, but-
I know, good. Last question.
How do you build rapport versus with the language of your audience and being yourself?
Who asked that?
Farhan.
Farhan. Did I say that right? Farhan?
Yep.
Farhan, brother. Where's Farhan from?
I think he's from Europe.
All right, Farhan from Europe. Let's get real for a second. The best people when it comes to rapport, they're chameleons. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Okay? You have to, whenever you sit down in any situation, immediately understand what drives the person you're talking to. And when you do that, you can mimic them. So a great example of this, I'll give you just a quick aside. When I had my first meeting with RJ Kirk, who was a billionaire, okay, RJ was a billionaire, he invested in our company. I watched YouTube videos of him. I knew what kind of pen he wrote with. I knew what legal pad he used. You know what I did? I bought the same legal pad and pen. So when I sat down across the table from him, he's subconsciously going, wow, this guy uses the same pen as me. I'm not going to say, oh, look, I have the same pen as you. It's all subconscious, right? If they wear a button-down shirt and they usually do 2 buttons unbuttoned, do 2 buttons unbuttoned. If they usually do black shirt, t-shirt, and flip-flops, do black shirt and t-shirts, right? Or flip-flops. So the trick is to mimic your folks as much as possible to get them to tell you what their biggest problem is, and then boom, you go to work and you solve that problem so fast, they're going to want to give you so many email addresses and so much money, it's going to make your head spin. Okay, so that's how you do it. Mirroring is key. Just study people. Did that answer the question?
Waiting for his response.
All right, good. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, real quick before we give away the drone, which we're about 30 seconds away from, we tried a new format today. Just tell me yes or no in the comments, Facebook Live, Periscope, and on YouTube. Yes or no, did you like this new format? Just give a big old capital yes if you kind of like this format where you can see me, you can see the screen. We've got Kate, Nick, Facebook Live, Periscope. Did you like it? Did you like it? And I will read those. I will read all of that feedback afterwards. I have to tell you guys, I personally, I'm stunned. I'm stunned at what we're seeing here, where we've got over, well, let's see, how do I go back to the live dashboard?
Yeah, we're
There's
over
1,242 people. What is happening? You guys just like my promo. It's the buttons. It's like the more buttons I unbutton, I get 100 more views. Is that how it works? No, just kidding.
I think it was the dancing with the mop.
The dancing with the mop gave me the
over.
spike. Well, listen, folks. Here's what I have to tell you. I hate doing shit that you usually see online. I just do what works for me. I speak the truth. Nobody owns me. I don't have investors. I don't have business. I don't have employees to worry about. I just say what works. That's why I love you. So those of you watching replays, go back and make sure you did all the links I told you to do, because I'm giving away another drone next Friday when we go live again. Additionally, guys, make sure you go. Do this right now. This is your last chance to get an extra ticket on the drone. Then I'm going to pick the winner. I want you to go to nathanlatka.com/podcast. And I'm going to see if I can quickly find that slide. Here it is. nathanlatka.com/podcast. Subscribe, then type done in the chats, and I'm going to pick a winner in 30 seconds. It is interesting to see what you guys see. So just like a chat feed. And Kate, you're just like a moderator in the chat.
Yeah.
Interesting. And how's Facebook and Periscope doing? Or Periscope doing? It's just kind of, We might not do that.
Yeah,
We might not do that next time.
Yeah, Periscope,
It's tough.
you've just had about a few people on and it's a weird angle.
Facebook Live is way better.
Yeah, Facebook Live.
You guys liking Facebook Live better? I think I am. Okay, type done. NathanLatka.com/podcast. You're going to go there. When you go there, go ahead and subscribe to the show. Okay, click subscribe to the podcast, and I'll give you 2 more tickets. Type done in the chat when you're done, and we're going to pick a winner here in a second. So, Carlos, go ahead and focus here on me so that you don't see the back screen. I'm going to go in here to my little system here. Figure out how okay, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Freeze. Escape. Alright, I'm going to go check on all these channels and see when people are typing done. Okay, done. So Jessica Leaks, Desiree Silva, Jim King, Mike Ganio, Jared Rogers. Hello, Jared. How are you? Good to see you. But Stephanie Henson, Sal, Litmus Value. Have you guys go ahead and type done once you've done that. Oh my God, Carlos, this video looks amazing.
Thank you.
You're ridiculously good at this. Kate, you've seen a lot. He's good at this.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! All right, Satori Method Academy is done. Hart and Steiner said done. Let's go to Facebook Live. Facebook Live. Are you seeing a lot of duns on Facebook Live?
Yeah.
What do we, just out of curiosity, just because I think the audience would like to know the numbers too, what was kind of like max number of live viewers on Facebook Live?
200.
Okay, that's pretty healthy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Our main channel that we were going to was the YouTube thing, so the fact that we got 1,200 live, I think is
We had
amazing.
1,200 live at one time, but we've reached about 18,000 estimated.
Unique.
We'll see 18,000 impressions.
It's
We'll see
amazing.
how that flushes out when people watch the replay and
It's
stuff.
amazing,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Really good.
Okay, cool. So let's see here. I'm going to go pick a winner now. By the way, when I told people to say yes or no if they like this format, were there a lot of yeses or what?
Yes, I did get feedback that the YouTube was choppy, but we'll deal with that
We'll have
next
to figure
time
out- we'll
with
do internet.
some Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we'll figure out
Oops.
internet. Okay, awesome. People saying done. Good, 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 good. All right. Well, let's go in here. I'm going to now pick a winner. I'm going to pick a winner. Here we go. Let me scroll through all these folks. Okay, drum roll. Are we ready? Okay, Beth Rieger. Beth Rieger. BETHRIEGGR. You have won this gorgeous drum. You're going to be taking selfies like you've never seen before. I mean, you can be like laying in bed and fly the thing over and you can like model it. See what it has a nice little camera, it's a little phantom drone. If you have kids, they're going to be so jealous of you. Congratulations, Beth. Beth, you have to be here to win though. Okay, you have to, so type Beth, say it, give me a big old like hello or like I'm excited if you're in the chat and you're winning. You got to do that in the next 30 seconds in order to win. Beth has to be here.
She had just clicked done.
Oh,
typed
she-
done a few minutes
Let's
ago.
see, she has to be here.
She says, "Shut up!
There
I
we-
never win anything."
You guys can see, just so you guys know, because I paused it so you can't see it on my screen, I'll show you. Play. Can you see my screen? Yes, okay. Here is Beth. Here is Beth, just so that everybody on Facebook Live and Periscope. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, just click on her.
Here we go.
Uh,
Here's Beth.
If you click on her, yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice. Good, good, good. So Beth Rieger said, "Shut up. I never win anything." Beth, congratulations. Congratulations. Awesome, awesome. Well, what we're going to do now is Carlos is going to pan out. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to close us out. And I'm going to give you guys a real quick. I told everybody if they stayed till the end, they would get a surprise. You better believe I am good on my freaking word. I do what I say I'm going to do, and I go hardcore. Here's the link. It's a great surprise. Nick and Kate will put it in the chat. It's nathanlatka.com/surprise. It's a great surprise. If you have questions about the surprise, once you download it, you can just type it in the chat. I'll monitor these feeds for a while. But in the meantime, guys, it would mean a lot to me. If you enjoyed this, if you think this is one of the best webinars you've ever seen, and many people are telling me this, they've texted me as email, they've said, "Nathan, you're not boring, this is fun, unbutton your shirt." I say no, but I say I have a lot of fun, okay? Just share it. Just share it. I would love that. That'd be a lot of fun. And I will do this again next week, guys, with brand new content. So with that being said, guys, my name is Nathan Latka. Just sold my last software company. Now running the hugely successful #1 ranked business podcast, The Top Entrepreneurs. We'll see you next Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much, guys. Nathan Latka out. And now they think like we're done, but they're like, ooh, I can still see Nathan. I'm gonna keep watching and see if he does anything weird or says anything he's gonna
Right, this is
regret.
when